guys, long time no see. Thought that I would show you this fabulous garden that we've been working on. Bear's been working his tuchus off. I've been out here planting and whatnot, and we're not quite finished. We finished one side and he's working on the other side, but as you can see, the deer was over here like, hey, toasted basil, how can I get in there? But no, you cannot. Denied. Shut down because of this fancy fence. Now, they were jumping the fence earlier because we just put up this wobbly business and then some of this so that they wouldn't go in there, and some of them were pretty brave and would hop the fence anyhow, and that is just a thing. So now you've seen my garden when it was winter and when we first moved in, so we've got some more stuff to go about here. Sage is off the hook here. I've never seen this kind of sage flower like this. Look at that. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Big, huge, fat sage right here. I've got, this is basil growing over there, and I've got 3 kinds of basil, and I have a 4th coming, and then I've got marjoram and some other stuff. But you know what? Let's do the outside first. So here you go. Here's all this. And we've got the daisies that are starting to come up. Great big daisies. Which is all this patch. And they used to be really short, but now look, here, see? There's even a little daisy that's going to come out of there, right there, and right there, and right there. Yep. So daisies, lavender, and look at these beautiful, you get these beautiful bumblebees on the lavender, and they're just the sweetest things. You can let them crawl all over you. They are just so docile and so lovely. I'm a bee fan. I love bees. We've got more lavender, daylilies, more lavender. I got a sturgeon that seeded itself, and then I went and seeded a bunch of nasturtium right through there. My big bay, that's a big bay leaf tree right there. And we've done some other work. Let me go on down the line here. I've got to do some watering tonight. I have this thing called a spittle bug, believe it or not. I have some spray, I have to put it on. But basically it's this little bug, and it has this like little spittle, it looks like spit, I don't know. Excuse me. So basically those wash down and wash off, and then I'm gonna put a organic spray to kind of keep them from coming back. There's more nasturtium coming up right there and there, and then I planted it on the inside because I can eat nasturtium, or you can as well. Nasturtium for salads. It's really tasty. It's supposed to be very tasty, very good. So all of that's going on, and this is where I think the little bastards got in there. So they stomped with their hoof and went hiya over and up. Jerks. But it's really hard to like fault them when they're just hungry for food, you know? I have a hard time being mad at them for that kind of stuff. We've got coneflower, daisies. This is catmint right here, beautiful. All in the front here, and there's some mysterious flower. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but that's nice. And so yeah, so Bear's going to be finishing out this fencing probably tomorrow, if not the next day, and that will be wonderful. Wunderbar. Very good, very good. I have, this is the gooseberry, that big old huge gooseberry that was inside the center garden bed. I removed that out. Actually, I should say Bear removed it out, and it's doing really well. We replanted it over here because it's pretty thorny and it can be quite mean. Look at the thorns on this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that thorn. They ain't playing. So kind of keep out some pests and things like that out of this little shed. That's a good thing. And yeah, I've got cherry tree right here, cherry tree. Right there is an apple tree, and then there's a pear tree, and then the big peach tree. So we've got Herb Island going great. Chives, lots of chives. I'm going to be planting potatoes in that. And this is my little olive tree, and it's making a comeback. I thought that it was dead. It is not, thank goodness. So my little olive tree is doing well. And there's all the nasturtium from the other side. And in front of the nasturtium is artichoke. Oh, Herb Island. I brain farted. So we've got some, I think that's oregano. I'm not sure. I can't find its little thing, but I believe that's oregano. Then I have got a little spot of thyme over there. Let's zoom in. So we've got some thyme, more chives. Then there's a purple sage around the way, and then a massive rosemary plant, which has been doing very well. Okay, now we're gonna have to give you the rest of the garden tour from outside because I've realized Bear has not put that other little thing on the hook, so I can't get in because I'm short. Oh well. So meanwhile, we have, let's come in here like so. So down here we've got our nasturtium on the outside, and then 1, 2, and 3 artichoke plants. Then we've got 3 different kinds of eggplant, which there's going to be a V-shaped trellis to kind of keep those contained. And then I've got some onions. They're Walla Walla onions. They're supposed to be tasty. Next up we have summer squash, which is that yellow squash, that hooked squash, which when the fencing goes up, I will have like a hook eye, you know, that at the top of the fence, and then string that comes down in various spots so that way they can grab onto that, and that will be lovely. Next up, then I've got some more onions, some chives and whatnot, and then I've got zucchini. I've got some zucchini right here. I've got raspberry bush, big huge raspberry bush. I have dill. I have lemon balm, tiny from seed. Oh, you see that little, okay, they're coming up, little tiny lemon balm. Then next to it I have some more oregano, which I'm really hoping that other stuff is oregano over yonder, because this was sad that the deer had come in and got it like cut it in half with its hoof. I've got cilantro. I have tarragon next to that. All of that, little baby tarragons. Next to that is the marjoram, and then my basil, and then I've got one little nasturtium down there. This whole situation down over here was strawberries. And if you recall, strawberries were out of control. They were everywhere, and I basically cleared them out all over here. Bear made these beautiful beds. I cleared it out over there and all the way down, and even through here. So I just came in and did all of this to clear it out. I've got all of that to yet do. Are you coming to open the gate for me? Oh, you saw me from the outside? You knew my struggle was real? I'm short, my short struggle. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
You rock. Do you see this beautiful work? You move rocks for me? Okay, in the garden we go. Do, 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 do. So, I put up these little stone things because I thought they looked nice. It's like some granite, marble granite business. I've got little baby basil, little basil seeds. Ooh, something's chewing on this basil. I gotta put that spray on there. Purple basil. Yep. Here's a little baby marjoram and my tarragon. And then here's that little tiny lemon balm. Hello, lemon balm. And then this is oregano. What's all that beep beep? I think it's you. Okay, next up. I think it's the alarm in there. Yeah, please don't set the house on fire. We'd like to keep it. Okay, so here's the struggle. We have little critters that want to come and help me plant. So then they undo what I do and they drive me crazy, and then I have to come back here and just sort of replant and position because they want to dig stuff up. So the squirrels around here, I feed them so that they stay out of my garden, right? But then they come and then they want to try to plant their peanut shells or whatever in the garden, and they're like, hey lady, we really like that, that's very tasty, can you give us some more? So that's a situation that I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how I'm going to solve this, but whatever. I can definitely keep the deer out with this great big fence, but I'm not able to keep squirrels out. So anyhow, back to the the tour. We have tasty beets, we have golden beets over here, we have this beautiful butter crunch lettuce, yum yum yum, we have spinach, está bien spinach. This spinach was not so great when I found it in the store, and now it's like coming back and looking like it's going to have a juicy leaf, and that's going to be wonderful. I have 3 rows of carrots, and these are that's the carrot blend that I'm using. That's going to be fun. Love me some carrot. We have 4 tomato plants, and if Noah's watching this, I know he's like a little jealous because he would come and water my garden when I was away, and he would eat the tomatoes. And in fact, he even did a video one time of him eating tomatoes when I wasn't there. I thought it was funny. Anyhow, moving on. We have kale, 2 different kinds of kale. We have some garlic in this row, and then over there coming up, I've got Swiss chard, only 2 of those, and then I have asparagus. This asparagus was here from the previous owner, and apparently it takes asparagus 3 years to mature enough so that you can actually have some stalks to eat. So sure enough, right here we've got a little baby asparagus stalk coming up, and then here's another one right there. And so you wait till they're, I don't know what he's doing in that house to make it beep 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 so much. Must be frying something up. Okay, so that's that right there. Again, here's the back of Herb Island. Here's that beautiful purpley sage I was telling you about, and the chives. Here is my little apple tree, and look at these cute little crab apples that I have on here. In fact, this is 3 different kinds of apples they grafted together. So we have a Liberty apple, 4. We have a Honey Crisp, a Spartan, and what is this one? And a Gravenstein apple. This is Bing Cherry. So let's see if I can find the little cherries that are starting to grow. Right there, little cherries. Can you see them? Aren't those cool? So yeah, we got some cherries. Dum, dum, dum. And then we have our pear tree. No partridge in this pear tree, but pear tree nonetheless. And this is a red claps pear and a Bartlett pear combined. So that's, I guess, another hybrid. Pretty cool. Then we also have the glorious peach tree. And already we've got some little peaches growing. I'm super excited. These are so juicy and so yummy, and I think it's a frost peach tree. So there is my garden. So we still have a little bit to go yet, but I'm so super excited. Things are coming my way, and soon we'll have some beautiful treats to eat. Oh, here's my bay. Seeing that beautiful bay? So gorgeous bay, and then I've got all this new growth on it. I love it. And just because the strawberries were here, I felt bad about taking all of them up, so I have a couple of pots like this where they're gonna just trail down, and then I can have some tasty strawberries. Isn't that nice? So yeah, gardening here, Pacific Northwest, is so much easier than Texas. So much easier. So I'm gonna do my watering now, and oh, I forgot to tell you about the blueberries. Dude, y'all. Okay, so I've got 2 of these blueberry bushes. These are a Chandler blueberry, so they get really super big. So there's that, 2 blueberries there. So we're going to be planting them once this is all my discard pile, my junk pile that I've got to move over into these bins, but some of this stuff is going to get redone, and I was waiting for the buttercups to go away because the bees love the buttercups, and I didn't want to take them down just yet because I love the bee. So that's all going to get weeded and cleaned out. There is going to be a doorway right here into my greenhouse, which is going to be lovely, and I feel like I'll have some orchids and some roses in there, and I'm super excited about that. But these blueberries, we're going to have a blueberry, and then we have a pink lemonade blueberry right there in that pot in the middle, and then another blueberry on the side. So that's blueberry situation. Then Bear intends on using some of the wood that he had left over to make me another raised bed right there between my olive tree and this Bing cherry tree, and we are going to be doing beans or peas, and that's a plan. So I'm excited, y'all. I'm super excited, and I think I'm going to be putting these little rocks that were here originally. I'm probably going to put them like around the garden, and shells and gorgeous stuff. I think I might be painting this guy if I can, same color as the house up there, which we're going to be soon painting the house because it needs it. And yeah, wonderful things. I was thinking about maybe doing a little mural right here, a little something something, I don't know. I thought it would be nice, maybe even just little flowers growing or something to give it some color. I don't know. I may put my little, I have a big circle star that was on the front of the thing, but I may put it on the inside of the garden now. That'd be nice. So there, you have garden tour. I hope you enjoyed. Wonderful things are happening. Wonderful things are coming along. Oh, lettuce, more lettuce. Mizalaka lettuce. So yeah, beautiful stuff. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a while since I talked to you about something other than fitness or all that jazz, which I do have another update coming soon. Still losing weight. Meal prepping's going great. But this last week I had a bit of a stomach flu, so it didn't work out. But work has been tough enough that I feel like I got my workout in. So I go up and I see John on Monday, and we'll give another update then. Okay, you guys. Talk to you guys later. Many blessings. Have a great day.